Okay. Yeah.
Hi, Lee.
Hi, Max.
I always say that, don't I?
I know.
It's like, hi, Lee, hi, Lo.
I know. Or remember Johnny Cash? He always says, "Hi, I'm Johnny Cash. Hi, I'm Max. Hi, I'm Minivan Lee. I'm in black."
I like that. I owe you my life. You saved me.
I'm good. So, any other advice? One more piece of big advice for all you who are getting ready for Quartzsite.
Shade, first come, first serve. That's about it. Everyone looks for shade to find a place to park.
Yeah, where I go, there's no trees, so there's no shade. But some of the people, when I did it on the LTVAs and the price hikes, well, some of them took it that that was for all BLM land out there.
Oh, no. Yeah,
Like the BLM land in Tucson is now, you got to pay. But near Quartzsite, it's only the LTVAs that they're talking about. You're right here. I can ask you. Tell the viewers what. Now, I looked up Fortuna Pond, and it had the same price. Blah blah blah, 200 for this, but then it's going to go up to 600. And then it had Imperial Dam, and it had the LTVAs. Are they all included? Like if I do the 600, are all of them included?
That's what I thought.
Okay.
But I did hear a comment that the ones in California wouldn't be included.
Maybe they might, because
So
look at
that's,
the way they broke it all up on that.
And last time I was at Fortuna Pond about 6 months ago or so,
Yeah.
they had closed it down to overnight camping. It's a day use only, but they were getting ready to bulldoze about a 3 to 5 acre parcel and put in places to stay for
Okay. Yeah.
not LTVA. It was going to be back to BLM.
So if you got there early, you could literally park down for the 6 months.
It's not an LTVA. The last I heard, it's going to stay.
Oh,
BLM.
I thought
No, they move it into a LTVA because they did that in Holtville.
Well, then that probably is going to be just 600 just for Fortuna Pond.
No.
Oh.
I think 600 includes all the different areas, but I think
thought-
it's going to include California too, because Imperial Dam is in California.
Oh, I thought it was in Yuma.
Well, it's 25 miles
Okay.
northwest.
He knows more
It's
about
in
it. Yeah.
Imperial County, California.
Okay.
And the address for it is Winter Haven, the town which is 25,
okay.
30 miles away.
Yeah.
And it's still up in the air. I think there's a lot of misinformation. I read it either wrong or what
They
I read.
weren't being very specific. So just know that the BLM land in near Quartzsite is free.
There's 5 of them.
Yeah, and it's
the
free.
town.
But if you want the LTVAs, which is long-term visitor areas, that you can buy a pass for the year. It's $180 this year, the last time, and then it'll go. The price increase will be.
I think they'll end up with around 300.
Yeah.
It's a negotiating thing for the BLM people.
Okay. And
So we'll hit them with 600, and they'll be happy to get 300. And that's what the rumor was last year, that it was going to be 300.
oh wow.
But
So, and that's an area where you can buy a pass, and during that season, September 15th to April 15th, you can be there the whole time.
yeah,
Why don't I do it? I don't like the LTVAs. They're dusty, dirty. There's not a lot of flora around anymore that's been pounded down. And I'm in a minivan. They don't consider me contained. So I have to park within 500 feet of the bathroom. And
pit toilet.
and it's all congested there because there's a lot of people there. And why would I want to do that? You know?
People are used to coming in and camping fairly close to you too.
Yeah,
It was too close.
because
then you
I
end
can
up
do-
having to move.
I can do it for free.
Yeah.
I know where to park
I like
there.
Clamosa Road.
That's my
I
favorite.
like Roadrunner, which is south of the LTVAs, going out of California.
Do they have a carpet of
Quartzsite.
rocks like Plamosa does? Or no? Is it? I don't like the dusty, dirty all the time.
Well, there's parts of Roadrunner that can be dusty, but
Okay,
there's
yeah.
parts towards the back of it. You'll find some places it's pretty good. A little bit of shade, stuff like that.
So, just
I'll say this about Roadrunner. It's about 7 miles south of Quartzsite. And to my experience, there's a lot of rodents out there. These mesquite bushes and stuff, you'll see like 5 to 10 holes going down in where the roots are. Well, obviously, it's a little cooler, a little more moisture. And, but I haven't had much trouble with rodents myself, but some people do. I use usually a rodent repellent that I get at Tractor Supply or something like that, and it hasn't been an issue. But the people that have newer vehicles that had the wiring that is made with soybean,
yeah, they chew on that.
manufactured into a rubber or a latex kind of a coating for wiring, it's still soybeans to the mice,
Yep.
and they go up there and start chewing. But I heard they had to get rid of them because of that issue. I think they went back to actual rubber coating for wiring
Okay.
3-4 years ago.
Well, I thought I was going to say something and I couldn't remember, but I did remember. There, make sure bees not in my hair. There was in parking near the latrine in a minivan. I know that there are many, not all, and I don't know the percentage, but there are many RVs people that do not use their toilet.
Yeah.
They don't want the black wad. They don't
Right,
want to
yeah.
deal with it. So just because they have one doesn't mean they're using it. And I don't know what the big deal is.
They go down to the pet toilet or
Yeah. Anyways, so yeah.
will my shirt show reverse or will it show?
It'll show regular. I don't do reverse stuff.
Okay.
Sometimes I do.
I'm
But
curious. Take it easy.
take it
Winslow,
easy.
Arizona. I've been there a couple times.
Yeah.
So
Well, going back to Quartzsite, I remember one year I went too early. I went like, I think it was like the 1st of October. I went, and
It's still pretty warm.
I got so sick. I had a tent up. I just bought this one tent. It wasn't like the Kodiak tent. Bought this tent, and I'll tell you, had to tear that thing down so fast by the second day because I was going downhill. I had to get out of there, and I was actually we were ripping up everything, the
stakes and everything.
yeah,
and tarps.
just to get out of there.
Wow.
So, and I was going downhill. You can go downhill in Quartzsite. So if you're going to Quartzsite, that way you can give, if you have any tips you want to give them, everybody, is you got to know, even in the winter, it'll suck the juice out of you. It just does.
And I was so confident that I could do it.
Yeah.
The last 2 years I've gotten down there on September 15th, and I helped one fellow build fire rings for the campsite and put up an awning. And of course, I was getting up at 6:30 and going out and working when it's still cool, and then going to the library about 1 o'clock in the afternoon after lunch, and I would stay in the air conditioning. So I thought I could do this again, but I went down there on like the 3rd of September, 2 weeks earlier, and it was hot. And then I started to
Oh,
have.
here's a truck.
I had to start
Oh
making.
no, that's not. Yeah, it is. It's They
Okay.
decided
Same
another.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
They
decided.
must have found a different place or something. I'm not sure.
Maybe they said this ain't gonna work.
So I was making little errands to the store to get this supplies, going out in the hot weather, going somewhere else.
Oh yeah.
And I started realizing later I was drinking water, just plain old water, no electrolytes
Yeah.
extra.
Yep.
And it caught up with me. And so
Yeah.
it was minor. I recognized it pretty quick. So that's when I think I mentioned it to you, and you told me I better get up to the higher altitudes where it's cooler. I'm grateful my van, I named her Athena. She purred all the way up here, and even though I sit for about an hour in a terrible accident, looked like a pickup truck got
you showed me pictures.
sucked under a semi and rolled up into a cigar roll underneath it, and then was spit out the other side when the semi went into the ditch.
Scary.
It was horrendously terrible crash.
You know that nobody survived it.
Well,
The person in the
I
car
think this
did.
driver survived. He was in a stretcher in the ambulance. But the guy in the truck, I hate to say it.
Oh, it was
he
all
might have-
crumpled.
Yeah, he might have. You know, you see pictures of people. How'd they ever survive that?
Yeah, true.
But it was not the only accident I saw either. Coming out of Lake Havasu City, someone was trying to turn in through a median into a discount or 99-cent store or something, and someone coming down the road, he didn't see him, and they hit him right in the right front. He was okay, but the car went off into the ditch. They had like 4 or 5 fire trucks, 5, 6 police officers, and I think the ambulance had left with the person in the car in the ditch. So the guy didn't look happy at all in this car that pulled out in front of him. So I said, wow, it can happen anytime. But we've had a beautiful afternoon. The breeze is so cool.
You took a nap.
I took a nap, and
I tried. I couldn't fall asleep. I watched a good movie. I don't know if it's on Prime. I've been, I've really been getting close, Yeah. And so my selection has really kind of, because there's just certain things I just don't want to watch anymore, It's like, but I did find Oklahoma.
Oklahoma?
Da, 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 da. Yes, it was so good. Oh my gosh, it was
I
so
love
good.
that.
I love it's got the music and the dancing. I really didn't seem to appreciate it as much before. But this time,
Is that the one with 76 trombones?
No, that was the Music Man, wasn't it?
The Music Man.
The
yeah.
Music Man.
I saw that on a play one time, a live play, so in Lansing, Michigan.
Yeah, that's a big one. It's like carrying your house.
Yeah.
They carry their house.
Yeah. And their satellite dishes and their microwaves and
big fifth
big
wheel. That's a
screens.
big fifth wheel. Wonder why they went that way and then they went this way.
I don't know.
Huh.
And what's the deal? It's Wednesday. It's nothing special.
What's up
It's
with
after the
that?
Labor Day.
I know.
But maybe there's something going on we don't know about.
They probably they reserved it months ago.
Yeah, and we had 2 neighbors pull in just in the last hour.
Yeah, and it's a Wednesday.
There's hardly anybody out here, usually.
No, he wanted to turn around.
Oh,
That's
he's
what he did.
facing
He
the other
wanted to
way.
turn around so he could go facing the
You
other
have to
way.
drive a mile to find a place to turn around.
I know, yeah.
Cats in Ohio.
I know. There's a whole bunch of them. I saw one where he's sitting there and he's sitting in his plane. And there's cats. One cat has his arm over, and there's some ducks in the picture. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. I'll show you.
My daughter, she's in Ohio. She had no idea, and I sent her the picture I sent you. She said, "That's funny." Yeah. I go, "I know it."
I posted this one 2 or 3 times. Don't mind me. I'm just walking my goose.
Oh. Got a little chilly this afternoon.
The breeze is quite nice.
It is. I actually had to change my clothes, put on some. Well, the wind is blowing really hard. You can probably hear it in the background. Yeah.
So the alien that has been eating people's cats in spring. You ever been to Springfield?
No, I did look where it's at. It's Dayton, and then Dayton, and then Springfield is like right here.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, you guys are just gonna start coming at me. I didn't, when I first came out here, I didn't see the bees. Or like last month, or, wasn't that long ago that I was here. And all of a sudden the bees are back, so I had to put out my trap. It's only caught, about 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah.
The first year I caught like 1,000. Caught like 1,000.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
I got a joke for you.
Oh, okay.
I tell a joke now and then.
And now is one of those times.
Yeah, I'm going to ask you this question. What do you get when you cross a rhinoceros with an elephant?
What do you get when you cross those two?
Alfino.
Oh,
One of my
That's
favorite
funny.
jokes. I just
Alfino,
rub my nose,
yeah.
itching. I do that a lot. You can edit that out.
What? Itching the nose? I don't care. Edit that one out, yeah.
But I just finished this bout with dehydration, and I got the heck out of Quartzsite where it was 111, 113, 115,
Yeah.
and I thought I could handle it, but I'm more frail, I think, than I realized. And I just wasn't drinking the right fluids. I was just drinking flat out water, no electrolytes added, no electrolytes. And I have potassium and magnesium pills I could take if I just put them in my vitamin that I take. So I'm back on doing that. I'm staying hydrated and I'm feeling a lot better and got my energy back. Thank you for inviting me up here. You told me to get my butt up here.
That's right.
And so here I
Get
am.
your butt.
And
And your butt too.
wherever I go, my butt's there.
I know.
Following me.
I guess we better get going on our walk, huh?
Yeah, we've been walking.
Yeah, we're gonna finish
I'm
our
feeling
walk.
a lot better after feeling that dehydration earlier the last 2 days.
Yeah.
And I got up here where it's cool and out of that heat. It was oppressive. It just takes you down, takes the energy right out of you.
It's
So,
sucking out your life
yeah,
essence.
and I have to
Your life
I have to
essence.
think
Yeah,
twice
that's
and
the way I.
realize that it's easy to get caught up into this thing thinking you're doing well, and bam.
Yeah.
And a friend of mine said, the moisture, the water leaves your cells, and you might have to try and drink hydrated liquids for a day before they reconstitute and get back into the cells. So it could be a very serious thing. And I've heard of people having major issues with dehydration. It can affect them greatly. It's almost like having a stroke.
Heat stroke.
Yeah, that's a good way.
Yeah.
That too. Yeah.
Well, I guess we can say goodbye to everybody.
Bye.
Don't forget to subscribe right there. and give me a thumbs up. Okay? Till tomorrow. Okay? I have some more stuff for you. Might include this fella here.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm here for
If
3 or
he
4
lets
days.
me.
Yeah, I'm a pretty easy guy.
He
to get along
is.
with.
Okay.
Bye. Bye.